Hi, this is Bonnie, and I have a little bit of something fun I wanted to share with you really quickly. And I'm also going to show you the new Lavinia stamps that I got, and I'm going to tell you the sizes of them. So if you stick around, I'll show you the new stamps at the end. But for right now, I wanted to show you something I was a little bit excited about when I got it. This is one of the new stamps, and this is the Pine Cone, and it's LAV624. But what I want to show you is all about this cute little stamp, and I wanted to show you what I did with it. I did that. Now that's green, and I'm calling them a little itty bitty Christmas tree. Or you could actually even use them as little itty bitty bushes when you go to make your scenes with Lavinia stamps. I was super excited when I saw that. I go, that looks like a little itty bitty Christmas tree. So first I'm going to tell you what I did do with it. What I did was I stamped it with VersaFine Clear Shady Lane. It's a perfect evergreen color. And then what I did is I took the Fairy Hugs glitter, that is the pixie dust, and I had some, not very much left, clear embossing powder, and I put a little bit of that pixie dust in with this clear embossing powder. And so one of these is really sparkly because it just basically goes right inside of it. And I don't even know if you can see it. I think you can a little bit. So you can even make your little Christmas tree sparkly. So anyway, that's what I was super excited about. But then I thought, okay, other than just putting it in the scenery, what stamps, excuse me, what stamps could I possibly use with this cute little itty bitty pine cone? Well, guess what? This is how I usually figure out how things work. This cute little mini snail could be carrying a little itty bitty, well, it could still be a pine cone, but it could be a little Christmas tree. If you're getting ready for thinking about Christmas cards, that would be super cute. And then I thought, okay, what about this right here, the stars? They would be perfect behind the pine cone. So another idea. And then I kind of like looked at all of the fairy foragers that I really like. Oh, I should have told you the numbers of those just a second. The mini snail is, oh, you know what? I don't have it on there. I'll have to find out what that is. Oh, it must be 433, LAV433. And then this one is the fairy bugs, and it's LAV471. There are other stars that are smaller, but this one kind of worked really well for the top of the tree. So just thought I'd show you that. And then, one second here, my throat, I don't know why, is just a little bit scratchy. There we go. And I think the fairy foragers would work really good with these too, as you can see. Pretty cool, huh? I think so. I think they'd be really great. Some of them, these probably wouldn't work so well. So anyway, that was another idea. And the fairy foragers is LAV498. Okay, then I saw these, and guess what? You could use each one of these as an even smaller Christmas tree, as you can see. Pretty cool. Or you can combine them. And then I thought, okay, let's see if we can find some of the fairies. This fairy could be holding her own little Christmas tree. It almost looks like she'd be picking it up depending on how it would fit in there, but you could even put a little star there and it would look like she's holding it, so that she's not picking it up, but that she's holding it. That would work. Oh, I should tell you, I keep forgetting what ones these are. I'm so sorry. I get so excited that I forget. LAV356, this is Freya. And then this one with the pine cones is the fir cone branch, LAV580. And then this one would work really well. It looks like she's putting pixie dust on top of her Christmas tree. And oops, See, there I go again. Okay, this is called LAV125 Fairy Dust Silhouette. And then this one, she could be giving her Christmas tree away to like even the dragon, right? And that is LAV554 Zemira. And then this one could be holding the little Christmas tree. It could still be a pine cone, like I said. And this is LAV584. I don't know if I can say her name, Aria. And then this one, she could be putting the star on top of the tree for one of her woodland friends. And that is LAV422 Eden. So I was just super excited when I saw this. I thought, oh, so many cute ideas. So I want to show you the other new stamps that just were delivered. Da, da, da. The wonderful crown, and I have some ideas for that. And that is LAV622 mini crown, and I am going to measure that for you. And it is, as you can see, it's about a little bit bigger than a ½ inch. When you go up to the top, at the bottom, it's about a ½ inch. And the pine cone, I should have told you what the size of that was too. See if I can find it again for you. Oh well, I'll see it in a minute. Oh, you know what? I can just measure one of these little guys. So that's about, again, about a ½ inch, a little bit bigger than a ½ inch, and about 3/4, not quite 3/4 of an inch tall. Okay, and this one is a mini urchin, LAV628, and it's about a little bit bigger than a ½ inch also. And yes, the sentiment. And the sentiment is LAV632 Water Spirit Verse. And that one measures about 3 in, the largest part is about, 3¼ and wide, it's about 1½ Now this one, I was surprised. I thought it was going to be bigger, and LAV626 C Algae, and I'll probably have to get the other one because it probably is bigger, that's similar to this. And that is about 3 inches, and it's about close to 1 inch at the widest part. And this one's really pretty because as you've seen, a lot of people have already colored this. It'd be really, really pretty colored, even watercolored. And this one's quite tall, and this one is about 4 3/4, and about at the widest part, let's see, I would say about almost, well, not quite 2 inches, 2 or 1 3/4 if you count this part and this part. Alrighty, and really some of these all really go really well with the mermaids. The reason this one's tall, it goes really well with the mermaids. Well, here, let me tell you another hint. You don't have to stamp this whole thing. You could always just stamp it from there, as you know, just stamp it from there if you want it shorter. All right, so then the fish, and I wanted to show you this too about the fish. This fish is the same as this fish, just different size. All right, so LAV621 is a fish set, and this one is about 1.5 inches, and this one is about 1 inch, a little bit bigger than, almost really seriously, almost about 1.5 inches too. You wouldn't think so looking at those, but yeah. And then this one, which is, like I said, this one, similar, LAV619 Arlo. So this is Arlo's friend, or maybe, yeah, Arlo's friend. I'm being silly. This one is 2 3/4. And then this one is super gorgeous because you can color it if you want to. Isn't that pretty? And you know what? Quite seriously, if you wanted to even put, well, I don't know, this one's kind of small to go with that one. But yeah. Anyway, we still would be pretty with it. This one is LAV634, and it's Jalandhar. It's, yeah. So I think this is bigger. Oh no, maybe not. I thought maybe it was bigger than my 6-inch ruler. This one is about 6 inches. 6 inches. So, and I know that people do centimeters, but you can kind of see my centimeters on this side if you paid attention as I'm going. So now for the biggest stamps. And really, if they weren't big, you would not get this beautiful detail, because if you make them smaller, you would just totally lose all that beautiful detail. So they really kind of need to be large to get it. I mean that alone, the fan is just the fin rather. Man, that's cool. Okay, so obviously this is bigger than 6 inches, my ruler. So let's just go like this. I would say it is about 7, a little bit less than 7 inches. And then, oops, and that one is LAV616, and it's Zelith. And then we have this one, and again, which I did not show you. I need to find out what I did with my little pine cone. I got put someplace. Hold on, you really do need to see this. I don't know where it got stuck. Oh dear. Well, I guess we're just going to have to pass on that, because it must be, the electricity must have put it, there it is. Ta-da! Okay, I really want you to see that. It works really well with her also. So, she is LAV617 Althea. Pretty. Yep, okay. And then the big surprise that I absolutely love, because, oh, I forgot to measure her. Hold on. I'm not all together today, I guess. 6 inches, really, with the top of her hair. That one is 6 inches. Oh, and I didn't do the width. I would say 2 3/4. Let me do the other one for you. She's not that, but at the widest part, if you count her hand to her hair, she's really probably 2 3/4 also. Okay, so back to her. She's just really, really pretty. Look at her eyes. I can't wait to stamp her. She's just really, really pretty. So she measures about 5.5, and at the highest part, I would say 3.5. She's really pretty. And she's called Astrid, and it's LAV618. Yeah. Okay, so then I didn't get all of the stencils, but I got some. And the stencils really accommodate your mermaid. A lot of the stencils you get that are out, in the market are not this long. Most of them are square or they're skinny, but they're not long enough to accommodate the mermaid. So that was really kind of cool that they do. So this one is ST010 Pebble. And you know what? You can still just use, parts of these to even make your smaller cards. And it really won't matter, because you can see they cut off here. You just would put, your tape across here and then go for it. So that's cool. And then we have this one, and it is ST008 Laurel. Beautiful. I didn't measure these, but because I think my ruler is too short. But the actual design is about, let's see, 7 3/4. Is that, no, 6, 7, yeah, 7 3/4. And they are about 5 1/4, a little bit less. So that's what they all are. I already told you what this one was. Yep, Laurel. And then we've got this one. Now, take a look at this. I know they're supposed to be like an ivy, but if you really look at them, they look like little hearts all over the place. So you can think about that for Valentine's Day. So it's ST007 Ivy. And this one is ST002 Buds. And I don't know why, but this was my first pick. I just think it's the detail that's in it. It's so pretty. I can't wait to play with this. And you can see they have the backgrounds on it, so you can really see how it would change out, like, with the packaging. So even if you did this like in a light white on, it's just pretty, white, and then went back over it with a dark. It's just a pretty stencil. And that one is ST011 Pods. So I don't know which stamp I'm going to use these with, but I was excited and wanted to share that with you, and I thought, you know what, I'll show you what's all the other stuff that I got too. So I hope that was a little bit fun for you, and can't wait to see what you might create. Go ahead and leave any information, or if you have a comment that you're going to make something, I'd love to see it. And I'll leave everything that I just showed you, information, and through the description, not the description, but the title of what they are, and the links to the Lavinia World store. And I just wanted to remind you, we have videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the DT always have great tutorials. So please subscribe, share, and come back. Thanks so much.